A fé é o elemento químico que, quando misturado às orações, dá a alguém a comunicação direta com a inteligência infinita. A fé é o elemento que transforma a vibração ordinária do pensamento, criada pela mente finita do homem, no equivalente espiritual. A fé é a única agência pela qual a força cósmica da inteligência infinita pode ser explorada e utilizada pelo homem. Todas estas frases podem ser provadas. I had faith that one day I would see you here. And now you are here. When you and I have faith and believe that, yes, we can do this. Hello, my friend, how are you? Today, simple past. Speaking and writing strategies. How do you and I talk about the past? How do you and I tell stories explaining the reasons of what happened? How do you and I explain situations and use the sequence of events so then the people who are listening can understand our stories and can be engaged while we're telling our stories? It's a nice class and it's my pleasure, my honor to have you here. Okay? First thing, if you can, please isolate distractions. Leave this device here in airplane mode. So then you don't have notifications while we are studying. If you can, close the door, close the window. Focus here. I promise you it's worth it when you're focused, because your level of concentration affects your level of learning. And when you are learning, you feel good. Okay? Let me start reading this book here to you. Think and Grow Rich, written by Napoleon Hill. One meter from the goal. One of the most common reasons of failure is the habit of giving up when you have a temporary feeling of defeat. We need to seek good advice before we give up. Before success enters in the person's life, this person will have to deal with many temporary defeats and maybe some failures. Failure is very ironic. Failure is having fun when we're 1 meter from our success. Keep going, no matter how hard the road is. Napoleon Hill is telling us here about the importance of persisting. When we are tired, it's hard to keep going. When we are stressed, it's hard to think clearly. If we know that when we're tired and when we're stressed, we don't make good decisions, what can we do then to keep going without making unnecessary mistakes? Well, I can go to bed early. I can avoid junk food. I can move my body to sweat a little bit, to leave the stress behind. Napoleon Hill is telling us, look, sometimes we're this to get where we want. We can't give up. We must keep going. When money starts to flow into your life, my friend, it comes so fast, with so much abundance, that you will ask yourself, where were you? The formula of self-confidence. You will tell yourself, first, I know I have the capacity to get where I want to be. That's why I demand from myself a continuous action with perseverance to get there. I commit to take action. Second, I know that the dominant thoughts in my mind will be reflected in real life. Third, I know that if I persist, my mind will find a way to express and obtain what I am thinking. Fourth, I have a very clear description of what I want. It is written, and I'll never stop trying. Fifth, I recognize that nothing is lasting if it's not built on truth and justice. So I will not be part of anything that is not based on truth. He is giving us practice advice. He's telling us, my friend, know what you want. Know where you want to be. Second, cultivate positive thoughts. Sometimes we think about bad scenarios. Sometimes we suffer in advance. We all have these negative thoughts, and we need to get rid of them. Okay, I know where I want to be. I am cultivating positive thoughts. Now, It's time to write on paper about my goals. Let me write what I want to accomplish. Let me put on paper what I need to do. Then he tells us, look, walk right. Do not try to abbreviate things doing something wrong, because this will not last. Okay? Let's have some water. I'm sorry. The American glass. This is yours, and this is mine. Cheers, my friend. Let's move our body. Move your shoulders, my friend. Move your arms. Flex your elbows. Move your wrists, your fingers. Now let's move our legs. Move your legs, please. Now, we're going to do this exercise here. We're going to look back as if someone called you. They called you and you want to see where they are. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, let's touch the floor. 1, 2, as if we're picking something from the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, let's do it together. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Move your neck. Now, we're going to do this movement here. Touch your fingers. 2, 3, 4. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Move your neck. Now let's stretch. As always, we do this and we stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, open your chest. Open your chest. Pull your arms to the back and look up. Stretch. Stretch your chest. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze your back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay. All right, I'm sweating already. This is good sign. This is your water. Please drink it, okay? Hydrate yourself, my friend. Now let's breathe. We breathe together. We breathe in, we hold, and we breathe out. We breathe in the energy we need, the faith we need. And we breathe out the doubts. We breathe out the worries. We breathe out the fears. We breathe out the negative thoughts. Okay? Here we go. Stable position. Let's breathe together. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Once more, please. All right. Okay. Let's talk about the past. Let's see how we can share our experiences using the verbs in the past. It's easy. In English, the past is very easy. Are you ready? Of course you are. It's so good to see you here. Here we go. Remember, you are not alone. You are never alone. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Simple past. Você aprende agora em 1 minuto. It's simple. I talk to you now. In the past, we just add ed at the end of the verb. I talked to you yesterday. You watch me every day. In the past, you watched me last week. I play with my kids every day. Last month, we played together. You see, we just add ed at the end of the verb. Now tell me, what's the past of walk? Exactly. We just add ed. comment here one example using the verbs in the past. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. Simple past, affirmative and negative. Você aprende agora em minuto. Simple past is easy. We just add ed at the end of the verb for affirmative and didn't for negative. You walked yesterday. Negative, you didn't walk yesterday. You studied last week. Negative, you didn't study last week. I made, I'm using an irregular verb, no problem. I made a call yesterday. Negative, I didn't make a call yesterday. Now please, comment one sentence here using the simple past, affirmative or negative. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. Simple past, affirmative, negative and interrogative. Você aprende agora em minuto. You talk to me every day. This is present. In the past, you talked to me. Negative, you didn't talk to me. Interrogative, did you talk to me? This ant walked on my face. Negative, it didn't walk. Interrogative, did it walk? We're going to use didn't for negative and did for interrogative. Did you understand me? You tell me, yes, I did, or no, I didn't. Comment here, please. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class. Hello, my friend. How do we use the simple past to talk about our stories, to write about what we lived? The simple past is easy. For the regular verbs, we just add ed at the end of the verb. We talked. They walked. You watched the class. I called you. They moved to a different house. They played the guitar. Okay? Let's watch part of an interview with this amazing actor, Al Pacino. Do you remember Al Pacino? The interviewer is telling him, you were shy, right? And then he's talking about his life using verbs in the past. Let's see how Al Pacino is telling stories.
I'm shy.
Yeah.
But you know, it's funny because when I went broke, I started going out. You've read that in the thing, and I started doing seminars, and I had the audience right there, and they came to see me, so it was a positive feeling. I started to open up in front of them, telling them stories and stuff like that, and I was a much more a performer in an environment like that. It taught me a lot. I learned from that stuff, you know. I learned from having seminars where I talked to the audience and they asked me questions.
Like Elaine May, she understood this. This struck me as really indicative of who you are.
Oh, she was great though.
Yeah. But what did Elaine say to you? So what was the movie you were doing?
I was doing a movie. I still have it.
Right.
One day someone will see it.
So it was a movie that you were proud of, that you'd worked on.
No, I was happy with the play. As a matter of fact, the playwright of it wrote this expression that's in the film. Fame is the perversion of the natural human instinct for validation and attention.
Whoa. Fame is the perversion of a human being for validation and recognition. He's telling stories using the verb be in the past. I was broke. I was there in front of the audience. I was a good performer. And then he says, I learned a lot. I acted in front of people. They watched me. They came to the theater. Let's listen a little bit more from Al Pacino.
Is a perversion. I thought that was a very interesting sentence. It showed Elaine the film. It's a little 52-minute film I made with my friends, and I was afraid to go out with it a little bit. I thought it was kind of brutal and too avant-garde, whatever.
But what did Elaine say to you, remember?
What did Elaine say to me? I showed her the film, and she said, yeah, it's good, yeah. She said, don't show it to anyone.
Because?
She says, you don't know how famous you are.
You have to learn how famous you are.
You have to learn how famous you are.
You think you have now?
Yeah.
Well,
now I'm trying. I'm writing a book. What do you want from me? I actually put a tie on.
You put a tie
to
on
see you.
you?
That's what famous guys do.
He is fantastic and humble. He doesn't know how famous he is. I put a tie to talk to you. That's what famous guys do. When we tell stories, we need to tell them with emotion. We need to connect to who we are talking to. Did you understand what Al Pacino said? Three, two, one. Hello, my friend. How are you? Simple past. Você aprende agora em minuto. In the past, we use ed at the end of the verb. Lulu walked yesterday. She talked to me. Duda studied last night. For negative sentences, we use didn't. Duda didn't study last night. Lulu didn't talk to me. The verb goes back to normal when we use didn't. And did is the same. Did you talk to your family last week? Did you walk yesterday? Comment here. Thank you very much. This is Lulu. I'm Felipe Dib. The most used regular verbs in the past. Você aprende agora em minuto. Want. I wanted to go there. I wanted to see you yesterday. Use. I used my equipment yesterday. I used my rope right now. Look. I looked at these cows last week. I looked at those dogs yesterday. And one bonus, work. I worked yesterday. Comment here one example using the verbs. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. Important irregular verbs in the past. Você aprende agora em minuto. The past of think is thought. I thought about you yesterday. The past of do, did. Lula, Dudu, and Lulu did their homework last night. The past of get, got. I got home early yesterday. I got you a gift. The past of go, went. I went home yesterday. We need to go. Thank you very much. Lulu, Duda, I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class. Hello, my friend. Let's keep talking about the past. How you will tell your stories. You tell me, Felipe, yesterday I was watching your class. Yesterday I was learning about verbs. I was reading something. I was watching a video. I was listening to a song. The simple past is easy. Is the verb in the past. Simple past. I told you about the regular verbs. Let's take the verb watch. In the past, watched. And we only use this structure in the affirmative. If you want to tell me that you didn't watch the class yesterday, you just say, Felipe, I didn't watch the class. When you use didn't, you indicate the past. I didn't watch. If I ask you, did you watch the class? Did you watch? The verb is normal because the auxiliary for past is here. Did you watch? You tell me, yes, I did, or no, I didn't. Okay. Now, let's see some irregular verbs. Verbs that change when we use them in the past. For example, the verb find. In the past, found. You found a treasure. The verb come. In the past, came. You came here. The verb have. In the past, had. We had lunch together. The verb go. In the past, get. Oh, I'm thinking about the next verb. Go. In the past, went. You went to the mall. The verb get. In the past, got. You got there early. The verb think. Excuse me. The verb think. In the past, thought. I thought about you. The verb say. In the past, said. They said to me about the event. Do in the past, did. You did a good job. These are irregular verbs. Sometimes you need to explain why you did something. We have some expressions to give reasons. Expressions to give reasons. Because. Felipe, I went there because they invited me. Once I was happy. I made the right decision. As we were in class, I didn't answer my phone. Is it true? You don't check your phone during our classes? Because, once, as, we use these expressions to give reasons, to explain why we did something. Okay? Do you understand? 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Welcome to nature. It's amazing to see you here. We're talking about the past. And I tell you, when we study the past, I always tell you, we study the past so then we can tell stories, so then we can share our experiences. And when you talk about the past, please remember the lessons, not the losses. Instead of saying, I lost something, you say, I learned this. Instead of saying, I missed, you say, I learned. I missed the opportunity. No, I learned how to be more persistent, maybe. And we started this class reading part of this book here, written by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. And I'm going to read another part of this book to you. And it will be in Portuguese. I'm going to read in Portuguese and you see the subtitles in English, okay? Desde o início dos tempos, os religiosos instigaram os seres humanos que lutavam pela vida a ter fé nesse ou naquele credo ou dogma, mas não se esforçaram em dizer às pessoas como ter fé. Não declararam que a fé é um estado mental que pode ser induzido pela autossugestão. Numa linguagem que qualquer ser humano normal pode entender, vamos descrever tudo o que se sabe sobre o princípio pelo qual a fé pode ser desenvolvida onde ela ainda não existe. Tenha fé em si mesmo e fé no infinito. Antes de começar, você deve se lembrar mais uma vez de que a fé é o elixir eterno que dá vida, poder e ação ao impulso do pensamento. A fé é o ponto de partida para toda acumulação de riqueza. A fé é a base de todos os milagres e de todos os mistérios que não podem ser analisados pelas leis da ciência. A fé é o único antídoto conhecido para o fracasso. A fé é o elemento químico que, quando misturado às orações, dá a alguém a comunicação direta com a inteligência infinita. A fé é o elemento que transforma a vibração ordinária do pensamento, criada pela mente finita do homem, no equivalente espiritual. A fé é a única agência pela qual a força cósmica da inteligência infinita pode ser explorada e utilizada pelo homem. Todas estas frases podem ser provadas. I had faith that one day I would see you here. And now you are here. When you and I have faith and believe that, yes, we can do this. Yes, we can plan that. Yes, we can get there. When we have the faith, we start to align our thoughts and our habits to get there. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a millionaire. I wanted to have amazing things, big things. And then I had this very serious accident. And thank God I survived. That moment changed my mindset. I started to see and realize that the most valuable things in life don't have a price tag. I started to see and understand that the real treasure in life cannot be bought. Come here. Let's see if we can sing a song. Let me leave this book there. Let's sing a song. This song has some verbs in the past. Walked through many doors, ran along many places. I was intrigued. Pay attention to the lyrics. See the moments when we have the verbs in the past during this song here. Sing along. Let's go. Cross desert for miles, swam water for time, searching places to find a piece of something to call mine. A piece of something to call mine. Coming closer to you, ran along many moors, walked through many doors. The place where I wanna be is the place I can call mine. Is the place I can call mine. Give me closer to you, then I'm coming. Can you hear what I hear? It's calling you, my dear, out of reach. I can hear it calling you. I'm coming up, drowning, swimming closer to you. Never been here before. I'm intrigued, I'm unsure. I'm searching for more. Got something that's all mine. Got something that's all mine. Take me somewhere I can breathe. I've got so much to see. This is where I wanna be. In a place I can call mine. In a place I can call mine. I'm moving, I'm Did you sing? Sing along. Listen to your voice speaking and singing in English. Let's go. Let's keep walking. Enjoy this view, my friend. We came here to show you this view, to share this view, this moment with you. We came here at this specific time, at this specific place, to share this moment with you. What did you enjoy most during this class? Comment, participate. Remember, the lessons in the past are always the lessons. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Yes! You watched one more class. Congratulations! Yes. You had the discipline to watch one more class. And you learned so much. And you could understand new things. You paid attention. You watched the class. You remembered things that we had studied before. We had fun. We went to the farm. We sang a song. We played the guitar. We wrote examples. We read our examples. It was a nice class, and you learned how to express yourself using the past. You learned how to tell your stories. Well, the trip was fantastic. We arrived on Sunday. The first thing we did was organizing our bedrooms. Second, we had dinner. Then we went to bed. The next day, we got up early. After that, we had breakfast together. We got together. I called them because I wanted to tell them about my dreams. Remember these irregular verbs. Go, went, do, did, think, thought, get, got, have, had. Now I ask you some questions and you answer. Did you have dinner at home last night? Did you get home early last night? Did you go walking last Sunday? Did you have a good weekend? Answer these questions. Comment your answers here. If you need to learn faster, if you need our assistance, we're here to serve you. God bless you, my friend. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class.